Jesus says, bring your relationships in order. Make amends so healing may flow. November 3rd, 2015. Words from Jesus through Sister Clare, spoken by Jackie. Clare began, "The Lord is with us, precious Heartdwellers. Once again, He's bringing us wisdom and asking us to grow in holiness. Tonight I went into worship for the longest while. Just couldn't connect with the Lord. I just wouldn't give up. I know that He is faithful. I know that He said He would speak to me every night until the rapture. I just sat there, quietly waiting for Him. It was really neat what happened, exactly. He came kind of from the right. I saw Him in the spirit. He came from my right and kissed me on the forehead and said, 'I want to talk with you.' And I said, 'Oh, this is wonderful. I've been struggling all night and waiting for you, Lord. Lord, I just couldn't give up. You promised. I had to press in.' I did promise, but also I love you. It's not just about duty, you know. Oh Jesus, is any of this my fault? No, Clare, you're getting opposition, a wall of opposition. But you did the right thing by waiting on me, and I do not disappoint good wills. They will never keep me from you, my love, never. It made me teary-eyed when he said that. It was very touching. I want to talk to you about mending your ways. What I mean is making amends with those with whom you have strained relationships. It is not my will that chasms between souls should grow deeper. No, it is rather my heart that you should rush to make amends and make it right, even if they are the ones who are wrong. Because there is a spirit of division loosed on the body and even scars from past attacks to divide. I want this season leading up to Christmas to be one of making peace with everyone and making amends with those who have hurt you. I was thinking right away of a certain pastor that put a wet towel over me. We ended up leaving that church. Yes, for instance, that pastor. Oh Jesus, the very thought of it makes my heart sink. I know, but it must be done. I want closure with those who have slighted you and whom you have slighted. I want healing between factions and divisions. I want nothing hanging over your heads and holding you back. Imagine an anchor to the deep. The ship wants to move forward without hindrance, but something deep down, unseen, is slowing the forward motion. Those are hindrances from unhealed wounds and unresolved relationships. Even if it be only one way, still I can complete that freedom in my spirit as long as nothing is still sticking to you. Many have several anchors to deep dark issues that hold them back from forward motion. It is not commonly realized how much these things affect the direction of your life, either pulling you back or pulling you off course, even just a little to the right or the left. This is a time of forward motion for my body, my bride, and I want her to be free from hindrances. free to minister, free to seek me without questioning yourselves about guilt or hidden condemnations, without fuel for the fires of condemnation, making sure that relationships have been squared away, or at least an attempt to bring about reconciliation is very important to this process. You see, when one issue is still lurking in your life, it drags and provides fuel for the enemy to throw up accusations, be they true or false. But when you have done everything in your power to make amends, I close off that avenue that could become a constant underlying source of condemnation that will weaken your resolve as you go to pray for people. Yes, Lord, I've often heard something thrown up in my face telling me I wasn't qualified to pray because of such and such, or that you did this or did that, so God's not going to hear your prayer. That is why I'm asking you, my brides, to seek peace. Simple little gestures, a card, a word of reconciliation, a thank you, perhaps even a gift. These are the things that melt the hearts and pave the way for healing and wholeness in your heart. Like the inspiration I had to have a couple over for dinner, Lord. Yes, I'm dropping little hints in your hearts, little things, gestures, and even reaching out a little more to make amends. Oh, how freeing this will be. The enemy has used these unseemingly insignificant things, torn or fractured relationships, to cause a darkness in your hearts, either from wounds received or rejection, or from your own bad attitudes. I'm not asking a lot of you here, my brides. I'm asking for forgiveness coupled with charity and action to bring about a healing of old wounds. It will be an exercise in humility for you all, but then humility is much needed. You can never be too humble. I will be with you in this endeavor. I will bring a fragrance of sweetness into these relationships as you reach out to comfort and mend past ways. Don't be afraid. I am with you in this. And remember to pray first and ask how to approach each situation. I will lead you. Not to change the subject, Lord, but I did have a question. Forgive me, Lord, but the messages have been shorter lately. My beloved, I'm not here to entertain or fill the air with words or tickle fancies such as rapture scenarios. I'm here to instruct in holiness, and your obedience to these short directives mean everything to me. You see, with obedience comes increased blessings. Grace builds upon grace. You are all growing in the beauty of holiness. Treasure these words and act on them. They are specific and timely for you all. I bless you now with the firm resolve and humility to go and make peace with those who have injured you in the past or whom you have injured.